Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So, today is December the 28th, 2019, and I'm going to be planting some strawberry seeds today. Now, this is the first time that I've ever grown strawberries from seed, and I am trying a few different ways with them. I'm going to be putting some in some seed starting mix, and I'm going to be putting some in some Jiffy peat pellets, and I'll have links down in the description for the growing medias that I'm using. Now, this is what strawberry seeds look like here. They're kind of like a light orangish red color in a way, and they're very small. The wind could blow them very easily, so I'm standing in front of the fan in the greenhouse. Now, I'm going to be trying 3 different varieties. I'm going to be trying the Tresca variety, which they say it's perfect for containers. I'm going to be trying the Temptations variety, which that one there bears large berries in abundance, and that's good for in beds and containers. And then I'm going to be trying the Alexandria strawberry. Now, that one there is an Alpine strawberry. And that one's supposed to be really good for containers, and it's supposed to be very productive. Now, they say that one there is an everbearer, and the fruits weigh about 2 to 3 grams each, so it is a smaller variety of strawberry. Now, the Temptation strawberry, they tell you to plant that one 8 to 16 weeks before your last frost date. The other ones, they tell you to plant them 4 to 8 weeks. Now, these can take 14 to 48 days to germinate. So I do factor that in when I'm planting my seeds for how long it can take this to germinate. And because I'm growing these out in my greenhouse, and I'm going to be keeping them out in my greenhouse, I'm starting them now. Now, these germinate best at about 60 to 70 degrees. And they do say that you can direct sow these, but honestly, with as small as these seeds are, I'm not really sure I would trust direct sowing these out into the garden after the last frost. I mean, the seeds are really small, and I think they would get lost or covered very easily. So, I have my seed starting mix over here already prepared and in its packs, and I do have videos on my channel for how to mix your seed starting mix, and I have it labeled with my little tags here, and I'll have a link down in the description for these. And then I have my Jiffy peat pellets over here already soaked, and I fluffed the soil on top, and I do have videos for how to do these too on my channel. So I'm just going to start planting my seeds here. Now, these, being that they're so small, I'm finding it a little hard to get it on my hand here. And this is the Alexandria strawberry here. I already planted the Tresca and the Temptations. So you can see right there how small this is. Now, this is not the smallest seed I've ever planted. Coley seeds are smaller than that, but this right there. You can see the seed fell right here. It's just a little teeny speck. And I'm just going to press this into the soil surface, because strawberry seeds need light to germinate, and on my pack it said to surface sow, so that's what I'm going to do. Go. See another one here, right on top there. Okay, now I'm going to finish planting these, and I'll come back and I'll show you then what I'm going to do next with them. So I'll be right back. So I got these all planted up here, and let me see if you can see right there is one of the seeds, and right there is another one of the seeds. And down here, these are easy to see in here because they don't have the extra stuff in with. It's just the soil and then the seed. So these are easier to see. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my spray bottle and just gently mist like over the top of these. And that's going to get that seed moist on top. Now, I did refrigerate my seeds before I planted them. I heard and I was reading different reviews on growing strawberries from seed from the place where I got my seeds from, and they said to either put your seeds in the refrigerator or to put them in the freezer. So, and they said to do that for about like 2 weeks. So I put my seeds in the refrigerator. I didn't put them in the freezer, but put them in the refrigerator, and then I took them out when I was ready to plant them, and I just stored the rest back in the refrigerator. And over here, this one has 3 seeds per cell, and I'll just divide out the extras then and put them in their own separate little containers when they come up for me. Now, there is another way to do strawberries from seed. I am going to be trying it, and that's the wet paper towel method. And I'll show you how to do that then, and we'll see the results between the ones in the seed starting mix and the wet paper towel method. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put this on the floor. Okay, so I put these on the floor, and the floor is heated. It's radiant heat, and I put a lid on this. Now, I don't have a tight fitting lid on it because I want them to be able to get the airflow in, and I want the excess heat to be able to escape out. Now, I will take this lid off about twice a day so that I can get the fresh air in there, because your seeds need oxygen to germinate. So I don't want the lid fitting tight on, and I want the excess heat to be able to escape. Now over here is where I have my Temptation strawberries growing, and I had to think of the name. And I have this here the same way. I don't have the lid on tight because I want the excess heat to be able to escape out. So when these start coming up, I will come back and show you. Okay, so today is January the 1st, 2020, and I was checking on my strawberry seeds today that I have germinating out here in the greenhouse, and I seen one of my Alexandria strawberries did start germinating. Now you can see the seed is right there, and the seeds are very tiny, and the end of the seed, which is where the seed starts to come to a point to it, is starting to get a little root coming out from it, and that's how I know that they're germinating already. So it's very important right now to make sure that my seeds do not dry out as they're germinating. So I am checking on them for moisture, and I'm using a spray bottle so that I don't wash my seeds out of the soil. So I am going to put the humidity dome back on. Okay, so today is January the 3rd, 2020, and when I took the lid off to check my Temptation strawberries here that I planted, I seen that one of them, hold on, let me get it out here, did start germinating. You can see the little seed right there, and it's growing the little root out of it. So I was taking the lid off to get some fresh air in real quick, and then I was going to put it back on, and I just decided to check on these and you know, pull one out and see what they were doing, because the seeds are so small, and I seen one of them here germinating, so I'm going to check the rest of them here, see if there's any more. Now, these were started December 26th of 2019, and they are starting to germinate for me. And here are the Alexandria Alpine strawberries. You can see the little seedling right here. And I just seen another one today right here. It's starting to come up, so that's good that they're germinating for me. And I'm still waiting for the Trescas to start germinating, but they should be germinating pretty soon. I think I might see one that is germinating, but I don't really want to move the tray because I don't want to disturb the soil right now. So I'm just going to keep watching that one and see. So okay, so today is January the 4th, and these are my Alexandria strawberry seedlings here. And you can see they have, they've pushed the seed coating off. There's another one over here. And I just seen this one here, over here in the peat pellet. And this is an Alexandria strawberry seedling here. I'm still waiting for the rest of the Alexandria seedlings to germinate. I think I have 7 of these left that I'm still waiting for them to germinate. So I am making sure that my soil isn't drying out because I don't want to lose my seedlings, and I am still misting the tops of the seed starting mix for the ones that didn't come up yet to make sure that my seeds don't dry out while they are germinating. Because being that you surface sow your seeds, you just want to make sure that you keep your seed starting mix or your peat pellets nice and moist. So over here is the Tresca. Okay, so today is January the 5th, 2019, and I came out to check on my strawberries. Now I checked on these this morning, and there were no Trescas up yet that I had seen, but I checked on them this afternoon when I'm getting ready to turn the one fan off in here for the little fan to run, and I seen the little Tresca strawberry here did start germinating for me. So that's the last variety that I was waiting to germinate, and I'm so happy that these are germinating for me. And I am going to be watching for the rest of them to start coming up. And these are little Alpines over here. Now some of these are growing taller than what I want them to because they're still in the enclosed greenhouse. Okay, so today is January the 6th of 2020, and I was checking on more of my strawberry seeds here. We do have some more Alexandria strawberry seeds coming up. And you can see there's one of the little seedlings there, and there's another one just starting to germinate back there. Now, these are getting a little bit taller than what I would like them to get, so because my other ones are germinating so closely together, I'm not 100% sure yet how I'm going to, what I'm going to do. I might just take and put some toothpicks in these 2 cells back here that I'm waiting for them to germinate, and just kind of like take some plastic wrap and drape over those 2, and then just move this tray here out into one of my other flats and still keep it on the heated floor so these 2 back here germinate. That is an option. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I just want to let you know that they are germinating and growing. You can see the little Alexandria seedling down here. Now this one's going to get moved out of here because it's the only one that is in this, planted in this little peat pellet, and I'm going to put it in another flat like this right here. And this was cleaned. I don't know what that is. It doesn't come off, and it's really cold outside, so I'm still wearing my gloves even though I'm inside. I don't need them in the greenhouse, but I'm still wearing them because of how cold it is outside. So I'm probably going to move this into here. I'm still going to keep it on the heated floor, and I'm going to watch it. So I want to do that during the day so I can watch it, see how it responds to it. And I'm probably going to be moving, the Temptation strawberry out as well. I'll show you that one here. So this is the little Temptation strawberry here, and I'm probably going to move this out of its little enclosed greenhouse here. And I'm still waiting for the rest of these here to germinate. And you can see the little Tresca strawberry there. I'm still waiting for the rest of these seeds here to germinate. This one here just started germinating. So they do take a little bit of time to germinate. So don't give up on the seeds. And I'm going to keep watching this and monitoring it. So today is January the 9th, 2020. And I want to show you here. I did take these out of their enclosed little boxes. Now they still are on the heat, but there's no covering over them, and I took them out yesterday, and they're growing here. I wanted to get these a little bit thicker here. The stems are a little thinner from being in all the warmth from the box. So here's my other little Alpine Alexandria here. And this is the Tresca, and then these are the Alexandria Alpines here. Okay, so this one here is one of my little Alpine Alexandria strawberry seedlings here, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. They are still germinating for me, the seeds. I've had more Trescas and Temptations come up for me. And, you know, we're in January, today's the 17th, and I just had some come up yesterday for me. So, you know, they are still germinating. What I've learned is they do take time to germinate, so you do have to be patient with the seeds. I do have some that I started on the 9th of January, and that was the Temptation variety. And they did start germinating today for me. And now I did those just on the heated floor. I didn't have any covering over them or anything like that. I just, you know, misted the top of the soil and kept it moist. But I do want to let you know that they are still germinating for me. And some of my ones that had previously germinated in this video are starting to get their true leaves. So I will be coming back with another video and showing you how to feed them, and I'll be talking about what I'm going to be feeding them. So I am going to do a playlist on my channel for growing strawberries from seed, and I'll have all the updates in there, so you can check that out then. And I do have the video on there for how to start these and the wet paper towel method, and I go through and I show you how to transplant them and how to sow the seeds in the wet paper towel method. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That'll tell you when I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!